Good morning. This is Spencer Hawks, and I hope you're doing well today. As I mentioned last time, I wanted to take a few minutes and go over what it means to buy down points on your interest rate. But now, before I go into that, I am going to go over some current listings that the team has. And I also want to refer you to the blog. So if you look at the blog post down there, you can click on that, and it's going to go a lot more in depth on what buying down points means. So we're showcasing the website and the blog. So if you go to the blog, you can see what buying down points means a little more in depth than what I'm going today. So currently, here are a few listings. Now, market is still good. We're still putting things under contract fairly consistently. That said, people are starting to sell some things too. So I've got some things on the market that I wanted to showcase today. The first one are some lots that I have on Northview over by Beaver Fork. We have a handful of lots left. It's a beautiful development out there on Conway Corp. If you're familiar with the Faulkner County and Conway, City of Conway area, Conway Corp packages your utilities and brings them to you a lot more affordably than what you would get them probably in other places. So we do have those lots on Northview. Feel free to call me on those. A new listing that I have, it's less than a week on the market. I don't expect it to last long. It is a commercial listing. It is 16 acres on I-40. So right outside of Conway, we've got 16 acres, and it is listed at $525,000. Now, you think of that, and what does that mean per acre? So per acre, you're at $33,000 an acre, actually a little bit less than that, to have such wonderful frontage outside of Conway. So great business opportunity, a great investment opportunity. Call me about that listing today. We have another spot to build just north of Greenbrier. It is 5 acres for $125,000. Really beautiful setting out there on a hill. Feel free to give me a call on that one. Another one that I'm excited about is a commercial lot that we have on Prince Street, roughly over 2 acres. And there are 3 lots. 2 of them have sold. This is the remaining lot. So you have got neighbors who are going in right now. Some are already clearing the property and preparing to build. That's listed at $417,000. It is priced below comps in the area at $191,000 an acre. So if you guys want to call me on that, again, I don't expect that one to last long. We've already sold 2 of the 3 lots. So now that this one is on the market, there's actually going to be a big, beautiful sign put on it next week. I'm real excited about that because it is sold, and call now. And so I'm just going to give you guys a little advance on that sign. So if you watch the video, beat the people that see the sign and give me a call. Folks, so that is what we've got on the market. Now let's talk about these buying down points. So what is buying down points all about? So mortgage points, it's an upfront fee that you pay to buy down your interest rate. Borrowers can effectively reduce the interest rate charged over the course of their loan. Now, what are some benefits of buying down your points? So first of all, you'll have lower monthly payments. Buying down points can give you lower monthly payments. Secondly, long-term interest payments. What I'm trying to say there is when you look at your amortization schedule and you see how much money is going to interest, sometimes it can be depressing. But this gives you the opportunity to cut into that interest so you're not paying so much. And then 2, potential tax deductions. And I'm going to say that this is not part of the conversation that I hear very much. Talk to a CPA. You know, we always talk about relationships here. Have relationships with lenders. Have relationships with real estate professionals. Call my team. Have a relationship with a good certified public accountant. We all need somebody there that can talk to us about our accounting practices and what we can do for tax benefits. I've not heard this one mentioned, but it's something, as I was doing some studies here, that you might want to look into as well. Here are some factors that you need to look into. And again, I go into this in the blog. What is your break-even point? Because at some point you need to calculate the number of months that it's going to take to recoup the upfront costs that you're putting out there when you're buying down these points. And you need to make sense of that situation. Does it make sense to pay all this money down? Secondly, what are your available funds? I mean, if you're buying down these points, you're using cash to do that. Are you still going to have cash in the bank? Or, so think, where you're at. We're still at relatively low interest rates on homes when you look at, a 20 to 30 year period. They have been a lot higher than what they are right now. And then what are your future mortgage plans? I mean, how long are you going to live in the house? I mean, talk about the break-even point. I mean, if you're going to live in this house and then refinance in 3 years, are you going to get the benefit of buying down your points? If you're going to move in 5 years, are you going to get the benefit of your points? So have all of these items in mind before you think that you're buying down your points is a good thing. As always, talk to a lender about these. Talk to your banker and say, hey, is this the best situation for me? These are my long-term plans. These are my short-term plans. Is this beneficial to me? So go to the blog that I'm pointing to down below, and then check out the entire article there. And if you have any questions, call me or my team. And if you don't have a lender or the CPA that we were talking about, I have a lot of resources here. Be glad to point you in the right direction. Number is 501-764-6847. And folks, at the Hawks Family Team, we really appreciate your time and watching this. And if there's anything we can do for you, just give us a call today. Thank you.